Surviving on a deserted island, starting from scratch and trying to build a civilization is no easy task. Sometimes, survival means making impossible choices, sacrificing others for the greater good. The road to order is often paved with chaos, and the outcome can be either salvation or destruction. But it's during this process, when the rules fall away and instincts take over, that we truly discover who we are. This is a tale of power, survival, and the fine line between civilization and savagery. Let's begin. It all begins with a plane crash. A group of British schoolboys stranded on an uninhabited island must figure out how to survive without the safety of the adult world. They have no parents, no rules, and no guidance, just themselves and their instincts. Among the boys we meet Ralph, a natural leader who believes they can form a society of their own, just until they're rescued. He's joined by Piggy, a boy with glasses who is intelligent but often ridiculed by the others. Together they work to create order. Ralph and Piggy emphasize the importance of keeping a signal fire burning, something to alert passing ships and planes to their presence. The fire becomes a symbol of hope and rescue, representing their connection to civilization. But as the days stretch into weeks, cracks begin to form in their fragile society. Jack, the leader of the choir boys, grows impatient with Ralph's focus on rules and the fire. Jack wants power and he seeks it through hunting. He gathers a group of boys to join him as hunters, their faces painted, their identities slowly slipping away as they become more consumed by the thrill of the hunt. At first, hunting pigs for food seems innocent enough, but soon Jack's desire for power begins to clash with Ralph's leadership. The boys, drawn by the excitement and freedom Jack offers, start to drift away from Ralph's group. With each hunt, Jack and his tribe become less like children and more like savages. As tension builds, so does fear. The boys begin to believe in the existence of a terrifying creature, a beast that lurks somewhere on the island. The beast becomes a powerful symbol of their fear of the unknown and their growing descent into savagery. But there is one boy who doesn't believe in the beast: Simon. He knows that the beast is not out there in the jungle but rather inside each of them. Determined to uncover the truth, Simon ventures alone to the place where the beast is said to reside. Along the way he encounters a chilling sight: the severed head of a pig impaled on a stick, left as an offering by Jack and his hunters. The head is swarming with flies and Simon, in his feverish state, imagines it speaking to him. He calls this grotesque figure the Lord of the Flies. In this surreal and haunting moment, the Lord of the Flies reveals the dark truth to Simon. The beast isn't a physical creature, but the evil that resides within each of the boys. It tells Simon that their fear, their violence, and their descent into chaos come from within, not from an external threat. This realization is both terrifying and profound, as Simon understands that the real danger lies in the boys themselves, in the darkness they cannot control. Realizing the truth, Simon rushes back to the camp to tell the others. But in the midst of a wild, frenzied dance around the fire, the boys are overcome by fear and excitement. Mistaking Simon for the beast itself, they savagely attack him with their bare hands and spears, killing him in a violent frenzy. In this tragic moment, the boys fully surrender to their primal instincts, crossing the line from civilization into chaos and bloodshed. With Simon's death, the boys' descent into chaos is complete. Ralph and Piggy try to hold on to what's left of their fragile order, but Jack's tribe has grown more violent and unhinged. The conch shell, which had once symbolized democracy and order, is now meaningless. Piggy, the last voice of reason, pleads for sanity, but he too is brutally killed when Roger, one of Jack's most loyal followers, drops a boulder on him. The last connection to civilization is shattered. Ralph is now completely isolated, and the boys, driven by their fear and bloodlust, turn on him. The island has become a battleground, a savage place where the rules of society no longer apply. Ralph, running for his life, is hunted by Jack and the others, who have completely embraced their primal instincts. As they close in on him, setting the island ablaze in their attempt to capture him, the chaos is suddenly interrupted. A naval officer arrives, having seen the smoke from their fire. In that moment, the boys' transformation is laid bare. Faced with the reality of rescue, they are reminded of the world they left behind. The officer, unaware of the horrors that have unfolded, sees only a group of disheveled children. But the boys know the truth. They have lost their innocence, and the island has revealed the darkness within them. As Ralph and the others break down in tears, the officer looks away, uncomfortable with the raw emotion before him. The island, once a paradise, is now a symbol of how fragile civilization can be. Lord of the Flies is more than just a story of boys stranded on an island. It's a chilling exploration of human nature and the thin line between civilization and savagery. William Golding masterfully shows us how quickly order can dissolve, and how deeply fear and power can corrupt. The novel forces us to ask uncomfortable questions. What are we capable of when the structures of society break down? How much of our morality is truly innate, and how much is shaped by the rules we follow? See you in the next story. Goodbye.